The Love Boat won't be seen tonight, so we can bring you a very special episode of The Gen X Files. Welcome to The Gen X Files. I'm Jim.
I'm Adam.
And today's show is
For the Stepdads.
Oh, yeah, your steamy old stepdads.
Oh, my God. I discovered that it's not the heat that I don't like, it's the humidity.
Yeah, well, you're not alone on that one, buddy.
I had to deal with 114 degrees in Phoenix last week, and you know what? Wasn't that bad. I was shocked.
Because it was a dry heat.
Because it was 10% humidity.
Yeah. Now, I don't know when... And, welcome to another edition of Old Guys Talk About the Weather, how we always have to start the stepdad shows.
Yeah.
But, man, I know I've said this before, but California was not this humid. No. It wasn't effing Florida, man.
It's only been the last couple of years, and it's just getting worse.
So swampy.
I moved away from this crap.
Yeah, me too. And it sucks. And anyway, I'm hot. I'm sweaty.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm walking through a bog.
Yeah, it's not even, the funny thing is it's not even that bad. Like, it could be so much worse.
And it will be.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of the weather talk.
I have to say, the weather is so much worse everywhere else.
Listen to our sister podcast.
Yes.
Weatherman,
yeah.
with Jim and Adam.
It's raining Weatherman.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So what a fun month, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Half a fun month.
Yeah, well, hey, look, we were batting 500. That's not bad.
Yeah, Freaky Friday was amazing. Like,
it's such a good movie.
It is so good. And it also cements my belief that the 70s was just the best decade.
Yeah.
Because that movie could have been so trite. It could have been like Father, Like Son.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It took every single tired old trope, tired old sitcom gag, and somehow mushed it all together into a really fun, entertaining, heartfelt film.
It really had good writing, which is good, and I think this month is proof that good actors can do a lot with subpar scripts.
Yeah,
but not only bad actors, but bad scripts just kills everything.
Yeah, I mean, Dudley Moore is one of the greatest physical comedic actors of a generation, and even he couldn't save that pile of crap.
Oh, God, it was so bad.
So bad. But vice versa.
Judge Reinhold at his
treat.
Best.
Yeah. And little Fred Savage was really good, too.
Little Freddie Savage.
And Swoosie Kurtz was great.
Oh, Swoosie Kurtz.
Again,
I love her so much.
A tired old movie. Pretty much exactly the same as Like Father, Like Son.
Yeah.
But you're right. The actors rocked. The bad guys were fun, and the script was good.
It had an actual plot.
Because they did, and I mentioned this on the show, but they did, this is watching all four of these movies. And 18, again, is a single do-switcheroo, because it's count.
That's the weird stepchild.
Hey, they're just an old man. But, but it just, watching all of these double-do-switcheroos together, you get a sense of what makes a perfect double do.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is with Freaky Friday, they did split the girls apart.
Yeah.
The mother and the girls.
The girls.
Look, if I could be a little more sexist. They did separate the leads, but in a way that made sense. And they paired the mother with the sister with the son.
Yeah.
And the mother with the friends.
Yeah.
And everything kind of came together. And they came together at the end to fix it.
And they learned things.
Right.
Yeah.
But it worked them being apart, right?
Yes.
With vice versa, what was so brilliant is they kept them together as a team to fix this problem. And that made it a lot more contained. It also made all the stakes bigger, and it also really created a very sweet relationship between the father and the son, where when they switched back, there was a change, and everything seemed to make a difference, right?
Yeah, it focused heavily on their relationship, and that is what worked.
Now, conversely,
Like Father, Like Son was like, let's just see what shenanigans we can get them all into.
They broke them apart. Every decision on Like Father, Like Son was dumb.
Yeah.
Having the dad hanging out with Sean Astin was creepy.
Yeah, it was,
Sean Astin
was weird.
Was creepy. And that whole part was gross. Kirk Cameron, fine, but just couldn't pull off. You can't have somebody so milquetoast and bland, so many vanilla mayonnaise, be Dudley Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
You needed a good, talented kid, because if you really did it, and you had a really talented kid playing Dudley Moore, and Dudley Moore actually playing a kid,
right.
if Dudley Moore was in Vice Versa,
right, he would have killed it.
He would have killed it.
Oh yeah, he would have been great.
And then 18 again. 18 again, the worst bait and switch. For George Burns fans. That movie was the worst of the bunch because it was boring, it was meandering, and nothing happened.
The de-evolution of his character, like realizing he's 18 again, like rather than he just fell back into his old habits and doing all the stuff an old man does.
Yes.
Wearing his suspenders and his tweed suits.
Playing bocce ball.
Pretending he's in 1925.
Oh, yeah.
The best thing about 18 again was making me realize how much I love George Burns.
Oh, yeah. Well, George Burns is a national treasure. And George Burns is an amazing actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you watch Going in Style or The Sunshine Boys or even Oh God.
Yeah.
He is an absolutely amazing actor, especially Sunshine Boys. That performance, he deserved an Oscar. I don't know if he was nominated.
Got nominated.
Yeah. And then he won the Oscar for Sunshine Boys, right?
No, I don't think so.
Mathau did, right?
Yeah.
Mathau did. I must have
maybe.
pissed him off.
I don't remember.
But amazing movie anyway. And so you just get some voiceover from him. And then the thing, and I know I mentioned this on the show, but it bears repeating, college kids don't want to be old men. And that was this lesson. I'll tell you how to have a party. You have some bathtub gin, and you get some flappers, and, you have a cigarette girl walking around giving you cigars and cigarettes. You want a cigar? I smoke cigars as a 20-year-old. And, and you got to put your little bow tie on and put your pants up to your boobs. It just, and again, Charlie Schlatter was fine. Schlatter? I always get his name wrong.
Yeah.
But it's a thankless part, man.
Yeah, anybody doing it would have been just an imitation of George Burns.
Nobody's going to be George Burns.
No.
It's not hard to be Judge Reinhold. It's not hard to be.
No. Oh, no.
But George Burns is different, and that was the biggest disappointment. I mean, because I knew Like Father, Like Son was going to blow.
Yeah.
I remembered it blowing back then.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
No.
I didn't realize how bad it was.
No, neither did I. Yeah. It's funny, we watch some of these movies, especially these 80s comedies, and because of just the crap that's come after it, they kind of elevate sometimes.
Right, but no, this definitely did not. No, it just was not written well. It was a series of sitcom gags that had no meaning.
Yeah, and just stupid motivation, and the elephant in the room of the grandson being in a coma, and George Burns not giving a crap until an hour into the movie.
So bizarre.
It was kind of really off-putting.
Yeah, very off-putting.
and the whole fact, because, there was growth and everything in all of these other movies, right?
Yeah.
Even like Father, Like Son. I want to be a doctor, I don't want to be a doctor, and arm in arm, and freeze frame, out of focus.
Whatever.
I love you. But this one, it's like they come out of the switcheroo, with inexplicably, as we talk about, smashing through a stained glass window that's just in a hallway in a hospital.
Because they do that.
Well, that was the design back then.
Yeah.
He's fine. And then he just doesn't tell the kid. And it's so apparent that he was so much better at being the kid than the kid.
Yeah.
That I really 100% believe he should have put a pillow over that kid's face.
Technically, I mean, in that movie, George Burns did learn, because the relationship with his son, it grew, and he did learn about his kid and how he, for apparently 50 years or something, just told his kid what to do the whole time.
He's going in the other department and leave me alone.
Yeah, but the kid, the son was in a coma, didn't learn anything, literally got everything he wanted with doing zero work.
And not understanding it.
At the end of the day, that son is a worse person because he did nothing and got everything he wanted.
Right. And that doesn't understand. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid idiots.
We just have to believe he inherently was a good person. And,
he ended up being the Hillside Strength. And people don't know that.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun. And then,
it was a fun month.
Next month is going to be pretty...
Next month is, we're going to hit up some much, much better movies.
Yes.
We're finally going to do some of our Prime King month with The Shining, which will be fun to talk about because everybody and their mother loves The Shining, except for...
Give me the bat.
Except for Stephen King.
Well, he's come around to it. He understands what it is for what it is. Like, I get it. Your baby, and it was one of the first adaptations.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it was the first one that he really cared about.
Right. Because there's Stanley Kubrick. I mean, you know, De Palma did a great job with Carrie.
It was fine.
Carrie was really good.
Yeah. Carrie was fine. I mean, but it was, I'm thinking in King's terms.
Right.
The stuff that I've already researched, like, he was fine with it.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like, he was able to divorce himself from it and be like, okay, you know, or Salem's Lot, like, the TV show came before this, and he was like, sure, whatever.
Miniseries.
Miniseries. Do your thing. But The Shining was this, like, okay, like, he loved the story.
Yeah.
And he eventually, the way it came out, he did not like the first 50 pages, which we'll talk about. But then with Kubrick, it was like, it's Kubrick.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that was double-edged sword.
Yeah.
but we'll talk about all that because it's going to be a long episode because there's a lot to talk about with The Shining.
Oh, yeah. Did you know that there's a Carrie miniseries coming out?
Yeah, it's from Flanagan.
Mike
Yeah.
Flanagan.
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks interesting.
Yeah. Just why can't... I understand. I get it. Marketing or whatever. But it just bums me out. It's like the same thing with The Stand. It's like, why can't they do like a real Carrie who's overweight and... You know, because it's like... When she's pretty and all she needs is a good scrub and then she's the prom queen.
Put on some different clothes and then she's...
It just bugs me.
I know.
It's the same thing with... I forget the name of the character from The Stand that was supposed to be fat and pimply. Harold. And they always make him like skinny and whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, first of all, where's the love for the chubby actors?
Yeah, but the thing, okay, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like, you stick a chubby actor in this today.
Yeah.
And everyone's just making fun of her, you know that people are going to freak out.
Well, whatever, because that happens. I know. It's not exploitative if it's based on the actual story.
You have to understand, in Game of Thrones, people were upset that there was a rapist in the show, despite the fact that he's one of the most despicable human beings ever alive.
Yes.
They still hated the fact that he raped people.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm just saying there would be backlash.
Sure.
And it's, you know, but I agree. It needs to be more homey. I don't think chubby necessarily, but believably homey.
I think the issue might be that the producers or the studio heads don't believe that people will identify or empathize with somebody who really looks like a loser. They need somebody who's attractive.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's sad.
It is sad. That's
why the 70s were great. If this was made in the 70s, it'd be a fat weirdo.
But it
was made in the 70s.
It was made in the 70s,
but again,
and it wasn't a fat weirdo. Okay. She was a weirdo. And she was very, very odd.
And odd looking.
And it worked.
And look,
it worked.
Sissy Spacek is gorgeous. Yeah. And an amazing actor. But in that movie, she was weird looking.
She pulled off being the weird outsider.
But that's the thing. You couldn't just scrub her up and put a dress on her and make her hot. Yeah. She was still a weirdo.
Yeah.
You know? That's just...
I don't know what's going to happen with this. I'm curious. I'm curious to see where it goes. I think it's going to be like 8 episodes, is like they're going to be adding stuff in and packing stuff in that I'm like,
Well, I think they're going to round it out, kind of like the one remake that they did that was a little bit more to the book, because the book is all kind of told in...
it's epistolary.
Yeah, epistolary. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So I think
meaning it's told in letters, in articles and things. Yeah.
You know,
sorry, just in case the audience didn't know what that meant.
Like, our audience is very smart.
Like Dracula. Dracula was one of the very first epistolary novels. Or the Bible.
Sure. But maybe they'll go more into that.
Well, see, that's what I always thought, that an interesting Carrie would be almost like a found footage Carrie.
Yeah.
Of like, and you could do that now with modern day, with internet and people filming things and all that stuff. Like, it would be interesting to do that, but it's just not going to happen.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
No, and I mean, this is the 6th, maybe, Carrie. There's been so many Carries.
Yeah, 5th or 6th, one of the two, but a lot.
This is the second miniseries of Carrie.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, I'd have to look. Anyway, we'll talk about it during the next Stepdad show.
Right. And they did one with Hit Girl.
Yeah. No, I was working at a film sales agency when that movie came out, because we were trying to get her onto some movies, and it's like it wasn't bad.
No,
none of them were bad,
but none of them captured. The reason why the original Carrie with Sissy Spacek is so good is because it was made in the era that it was written, which is the 70s, and it clicks.
Yeah, it's totally. And it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
But it's a 70s book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's got that feel, and it's hard to recapture that feel and that story now because of social media, all the stuff.
Well, and the trailer that I've seen, I'm hoping that has something to do with it, because it seems like there's not just one, like, because I was waiting for the whole plug it up scene in the trailer, and it is there, but like there's definitely other stuff that happens in regard to like social media and her being at a party and like all this stuff. So like I think they're working all that in, which will be interesting. Sure. And I'm curious to see. I mean, I'm definitely gonna. My only real issue is that it's on Amazon Prime. That's my real issue.
Look, I love Flanagan. I think even his non-Stephen King stuff is very Stephen King-y.
Oh yeah.
And the vibe that he creates is very unique, and it very much, regardless of what he's making, if it's some sort of, horror type or, not mystery, but thriller, whatever you want to call it, it always kind of has this Stephen King aura to it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited with him doing. It's like he and the Shawshank guy.
Darabont.
Frank Darabont. And there was one other person that really gets Stephen King.
The Machetes? Or Andy Machete?
Yes.
Machete, the it guy?
Yeah. Those three people, you can tell, are super fans.
Yeah. I think the thing is that they tell stories the same way that Stephen King does. Like, they get that sense of storytelling.
But Darabont did The Mist, right?
He did.
Yeah. Such an underrated Stephen King adaptation.
It is rare for Stephen King... and again, he was very gun-shy because of The Shining, but it was rare for him to like an adaptation of his work more, and wishing that he had thought of the ending.
Oh my God,
that he did, that was in the movie.
One of the most brilliant, heartbreaking endings I've ever seen.
It is horrifying.
It is true horror. True horror. If you haven't seen The Mist, pick it up. Get it on DVD for nothing. You know,
it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, God, we've talked enough about Stephen King. We're doing Stephen King next month. So The Shining, we're doing The Shining, Misery, and then The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
All three are fantastic movies. I have not seen Misery in a long time.
Same.
I am very excited to see it again.
I'm ready to see Shawshank again, because there was a period of time where I probably watched Shawshank once a week.
Oh, wow.
Well, it was just one of those movies.
It's definitely a comfort movie.
When you have in the background at a party, you have your friends over, and it's like, what do you want to do? Well, let's just watch Shawshank. Or it was on cable.
You just put it on, and you can talk through it, and it's fine, but you still catch parts.
There's been a couple movies like that. Raising Arizona was that way.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was in college, that was constantly on in the background. I must have seen that movie 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since college. I'm ready to watch it again. Like, I ruin movies for myself.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm ready to watch them again. Speaking of movies.
Yeah. What movies have you been watching?
Well, I saw a couple. I could not believe that Masters of the Universe just totally skipped. Like,
it didn't. It did VOD, but it was a very short window. And
I think it's because it says on Prime that it's leaving soon. So maybe it's
a short. Yeah, man, I sat down to watch it last night. I was like, Masters of the Universe, and then it was 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but it's a 20-minute cartoon. 2.5 hours just turned me off completely.
I watched it.
Yeah.
It took me 4 or 5 sittings to do it. It's not horrible. It's not a horrible movie.
Yeah.
The problem with me, I think, is that I'm not huge He-Man guy. Like, I don't know a ton of it. I did, watch the cartoons. I
had a lot of the figures and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, but
because that was like 85 or 80.
No, it was earlier than that. It was like 80, 81 or 82.
Yeah. So I was pretty much out of the figure scene, but I was still watching, cartoons and stuff after school. And I'd watch it. It was just one of those Filmation, very blocky.
It was made very cheaply,
Yes.
and was literally essentially made to sell toys.
They did a few things that were really funny. Like at the end, they all said something and they all like, ha ha, they all grabbed their hips and went back and laughed. And then the tiger, Scorchy or whatever, I forget his name. Is like giving the old like side eye, like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
So there was little bits like that were fun.
Sure.
Like fan base. But the main problem was the bad guys sucked.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Like Jared Leto was just doing Tim Curry.
Right.
He was doing Frankenfurter,
That's so weird.
So weird. And he was just like this. Oh, He-Man, I'm coming to get you. And then just these asides like, why don't you laugh? Just dumb stuff. But the thing about Skeletor that I remember, well, he was talks like this, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a high-pitched voice.
And he was led by his insecurity.
Yeah.
All of it. He was an insecure weirdo.
Yeah.
And that was what was fun about him.
He was secretly in love with He-Man.
That was yes. Reed Adams' book.
Yes.
Eternia.
Eternia. The secret love of Skeletor.
And He-Man. But it's like, like all the people's names, like Fisto or Fistman or whatever.
They were all weird.
But the reason why they're called that is because he's a 10-year-old boy. That's what he called them.
Sure.
And there's some really funny jokes about Fisto. You love fisting people. You fist guys.
Yeah.
He's like, I fist them. Then it just went too far.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we get the fist joke or whatever. But the heroes were fun. The kid that played He-Man is awesome.
Yeah.
He was so good. He was so perfect for the part. I think I had seen him. I think I saw him on Sheep Detectives. I think he was in that movie.
Okay.
He's been in a couple of things, but he was just so charming and good and a good actor.
He seems really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, the trailer, he seemed really fun. Like, he understood the assignment.
100%. He did. And Idris Elba as Man-at-Arms. Is Man-at-Arms? I don't know. I'm going to get all these names wrong.
No. It's fine.
He was great, but the premise is, at the beginning, there's a big battle, and Skeletor comes and attacks Eternia or whatever, I don't know, the castle, Grayskull, and they whisk off Adam. It was really funny to have them be, Adam! I was like,
enough already.
Enough Adams. They whisk the little boy and the sword off to the Earth, and they don't really explain, like, did he have foster parents or whatever? He's just all of a sudden there, and then he's an adult, and he's working in this corporate thing. And, the corporate thing is kind of funny. They have Sashir Samata.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She used to be on Saturday Night Live. She plays his boss. She's great. Really funny. And they do the whole corporate, like, pronoun thing and how, like, phony it is. Not the pronoun thing phony, but the corporate...
How they're like slapping it onto everything.
Yeah, like they fire you with a smile and everything is blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Kristen Wiig, she plays a robot.
Yeah, Roboto.
And it's just, I didn't even know it was her. It's kind of a whatever part. Luckily, they don't spend too much time on Earth.
Yeah.
There's a pretty funny scene in the gym with Dolph Lundgren where he basically passes the roll to him. He's like, I'm going to give this to you. And he's like, oh, thanks. You have any advice on a guy that's... And it's, I was like, just do this. But the worst thing about it, the thing that really sucks, is the villains. Jared Leto, like I said, is awful. Yeah. He's just doing his thing. And at least you don't have to look at his face.
Right.
And the CG work on the mask is pretty good.
Okay.
Or the whatever, not mask, but the Skeletor thing.
Yeah.
But he sucks, and because he sucks so bad, poor Alison Brie, who plays Evil Lynn, she is trying so hard to act because she's a good actor.
She is. Alison Brie's great,
and she's trying to bring that indie cred to this, and you can see her eyes tearing up. But the lines suck. She's just basically a punching bag for him.
She seems like she's just there,
and there's nothing scary about him. There's nothing entertaining about him. The whole villain side of it is a bust.
Right.
And whenever they go to them, it just sucks, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just too uneven and too glossy. Again, it's like sometimes these CG movies look too good.
Yeah.
There needs to be a little, I don't know, mud or something. I don't know what it is, but everything just looks too perfect.
A little too shiny, a little too glossy.
And I get it's based on a cartoon and based on a toy line or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I didn't hate it, but I think if I was a big fan of Masters of the Universe, I probably would have liked it a lot more.
Yeah, it seems like the general consensus is that if you were a big fan, you enjoyed it.
But even then, I would still be really pissed at the portrayal of Skeletor. And I really don't understand why anybody is casting him.
I know.
Why is anybody casting Jared Leto?
I don't know.
Because he sucks. He is proven. He ruined the Joker.
Yeah.
He ruined the Tron franchise.
Yeah.
He ruined He-Man.
Wow. Tron franchise was pretty ruined.
Well, he was the nail in the coffin. Yeah. You don't make 1,000 Jared Letos and expect people to come to the theater. Nobody wants to see 1,000 Jared. Not even Jared Leto wants to see 1,000 Jared Letos. So I would say if you're a big fan of the movie, watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, a big fan of the franchise or the toys or whatever, watch it. If you're looking for some big dumb thing on a Sunday afternoon, watch it with your kids or whatever. There's a little uneven too with the violence. It was a little there's a lot of killing and stuff, and I don't know. It just wasn't great.
I didn't realize it was directed by Travis Knight, the son of Nike co-founder Phil Knight.
Oh well,
yeah. Which granted, he also is the reason that Leica kept going. They did Kubo and the Two Strings. He was obsessed with stop motion animation.
Oh yeah.
And essentially told his dad buy this studio.
Okay,
and he did. And then Phil Knight has been funding Leica for like 15 or 20 years.
I remember talking about that before. Yeah.
But he also directed the live action Bumblebee too. So, but it's obvious that he probably really liked Masters of the Universe.
Look, the guy is a very serviceable blockbuster director, but he seems like a factory man. There's nothing new or innovative. No. I'm just kind of getting tired of these big action sequences too that just all seem like the same. Right. I mean, there's a whole sequence that's basically the Forest Endor bike chase.
Oh, really?
It's
so he's just borrowing a lot?
Borrowing is a very kind word. And, like, the cast is up for it and stuff. It's just, again.
Yeah.
About a 6.
So it's on Amazon Prime. Check it out. That's about it's getting a 6.7 is the consensus. So.
I give it high marks for the kid. The kid was so good. I really, really I'm rooting for him as an actor, and
it's Nicholas.
Good luck with that last name.
No, hold on. Nicholas Galitzine. He was in Cheap Detectives, and the other big movie he was in recently was The Idea of You. Oh. If you remember that, with where essentially these two kids get together and they have this whirlwind romance over a certain amount of time, but then he dies.
Oh,
and I noticed that it was on like Peacock or something, but it looks like one of those made tearjerker movies. But he's this skinny little son of a bitch in this movie, and then in Masters of the Universe, he's just ripped.
He is giant, and he even goes from kind of ripped to super ripped. So he double ripped for that. Also, I think this guy, this director, what's his name?
Travis Knight.
I don't think he likes women. Because also Camila Mendes, who played Tila. Not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all. And, Marina Baccarin is in it.
Baccarin.
For like 6 seconds. Charlotte Riley, she's pretty good. It's just, again, whatever.
It's just crazy to think that this guy played him.
I know.
He was so little. He's so goofy.
He's a pasty little Brit.
It's so weird. So weird. Anyway, I'm definitely going to check it out because, he was also in Bottoms. I didn't know that.
Nice.
I think he was the jock guy.
Yes.
Yeah. The like lead jock guy. I think that was him.
He's great.
It just all clicked.
Well, I hope he isn't besmirched because of this movie and he has a big career.
Look, I think everyone has been saying that he was really good.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like this is just going to be shooting him into something else.
Good.
Like someone's going to go, okay, let's put you in a good project.
Yeah. He's very funny. He's got good comic timing.
He proved that he has good lead ability.
But he was the perfect Adam.
Okay.
In my opinion, I thought he was
beyond me.
Yes. Yes. But conversely,
Okay.
Another movie that I saw that I really liked was Obsession.
Yes.
Curry Barker and Cooper Tomlinson.
Cooper. Yeah.
Something.
Curry and Cooper.
The comedy duo. Obsession was so smart.
Yeah.
There were so many things that after you watch the movie, like there's like parts you haven't seen it, right?
No,
Okay.
I have not seen it, unfortunately.
So I'm not going to really spoil things by talking
Not really,
about
or
it.
you're not going to spoil things.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because we all know what happens.
Yeah.
This is basically monkey's paw, right?
Yeah.
You make a wish.
He wishes that he would have love or something.
So there's a friend group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they go and they do trivia, and it's Cooper and and not Curry, Cooper in the lead.
Cooper, yeah.
And Indy Navarrete, Nikki Freeman, she's in the friend group, and then Michael Johnston, he's the lead. And so he is in love with Nikki, like obsessed. Yeah. You know how it is. It's like
sure.
You're best friends with a girl, and you just, why doesn't she like me? I'm so nice to her.
Yeah.
Why am I friend zoned? And you get obsessed because you're hanging out with her all the time, and that you're not getting. So he goes to this store and he gets like this present for her, and it's this wish thing where you like make a wish and you break it.
Yeah.
And so he wishes that she loves him more than anything in the world.
Yeah.
And so, but what's crazy is she does switch, but there's all this weird shit she does. Like she won't look at her face, won't do this, won't do that. All of it has meaning. All of it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this movie. Is nothing is weird for weird's sake.
Right.
All of the weirdness
is foreshadowing.
Not just foreshadowing at all. Not really foreshadowing, but all of the weirdness is part of the character.
Right.
Is part of these two Nickies. Because basically, it's not just that she loves him. It's like this other obsessive Nikki gets in there, so there's two Nickies.
Oh, okay.
And the Nikki struggle is interesting and done in very subtle and cool ways.
Yeah.
And for such a tired story that's been told a billion times, he really does take it in some really cool and unique and interesting turns. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything.
Don't spoil anything.
But this movie is so deceptively simple, but it sits with you. And if you think about it, and then you go on the internet and you look at some of the videos, and you're just like, wow, man, this dude put together a complex piece of art. And he completely mapped this shit out. You know, it wasn't, it's not willy-nilly.
Right.
It's like good literature, man. It has leitmotifs and, allegory and all sorts of, like, it just really surprised me how good this movie was, coming from these two comedy dudes from the internet.
Right. Yeah. It's funny because their comedy stuff always had a weird edge to it, but you could definitely see, like, as they went, like, stuff got darker and darker and darker. If you have not watched, he has two shorts, being like 30 minutes and an hour. But he did one called The Chair, which I did watch.
Yes, and you talked about that.
It is insane.
I need to see that.
Oh my God. The end of it like goes much, I feel like Obsession goes to places that you're like, oh my God, did not see this coming.
Yeah, now after seeing Obsession, now I'm really psyched to watch The Chair because I think this kid is going to go places. I also am really curious to see him get out of the horror genre. I just hope he doesn't get ruined. Like they give him, some franchise movie or something that he's not ready for.
Right.
I want to see him percolate for a while and make these little.
It seems like he's more. Like, he has ideas, and he has stuff he wants to do.
Well, like he's going to be doing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise.
That's right.
He's taking over that. Yeah. So I'm 100%... I'm really curious to see what he does with the franchise.
Right.
And putting his own spin on it. But the guy is really talented. He and Cooper, they're both...
Tomlinson.
Cooper Tomlinson, Curry Barker.
Guy's only 26.
It's crazy.
It drives me crazy.
I know. But that's the thing, man. I am so impressed with these guys. Like, he and Kane Pixels... who created their own career.
Yeah.
They did it all themselves on the internet. These guys are making a ton of money and really successful on the internet, getting millions of views.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't need this. That's what's so funny is these internet people, they don't need Hollywood.
Right.
They don't need to go.
No.
It's this whole like, well, now you can go. That's done.
Yeah.
This whole like, the redheaded stepchild of the internet. The internet is surpassing movies and TV.
Yeah.
And people aren't going to need to make the jump anymore. I think the jump is just more nostalgic at this point.
Right.
Because, we grew up watching movies and we feel,
The only thing that A24 did for, I mean, obviously they paid $40 million for his movie. He had a $40 million budget for Backrooms. But like, the end of the day, they had a huge advertising budget. And that's something that you can't do. There was a guy called Markiplier. I don't know if you've heard it. He's an internet dude. He did the movie called Iron Lung, which was an obsession of his. He wanted to do it. He did the whole movie himself. He literally turned his guest bathroom into a data center he could do all the CG.
Yeah.
Like he literally had to like stick it in his bathtub, and he had it down to like 50 degrees in there just to make sure that it could compute everything. But he went everywhere with this movie and no one wanted to do it. They're like, you're a YouTube guy.
Yeah.
So he released it himself. Movie made like $100 million.
Jesus.
Cost him less than $1 million to make.
Yeah.
And he didn't do any advertising for it. Granted, it's never, I mean, I think you can pay to see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's going to be distributed anywhere else.
Right.
But it's proof that if you've got a good idea, it's going to work.
Yes.
But I think it was because of that A24 was like, okay, Kane, like come, we're going to give you money, a lot of money, and come do this movie for us.
Well, he also had hours and hours and hours of proof of concept.
Yes.
That's true. It was a property that, if you were in the know, was popular.
Yeah.
Within the, liminal space fans, weirdos like us.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see what's next for Curry Parker.
He does have a new movie coming out that him and Cooper wrote together it's comedy horror called Anything But Ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Starring him and Bryce Dallas Howard and Aaron Paul and Violet McGraw, following two fake paranormal investigators who eventually face real ghosts.
Okay, that sounds great.
So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that I assume they're shooting right now.
Yeah.
Or is done already, depending on how he does it. But he did technically, his first movie, Milk and Cereal, is available. It's his first feature, even though technically I think it's less than an hour.
Right.
But that's his first feature, which is available on YouTube, and you can watch it.
Cool.
According to my YouTube, I've already seen it. I don't remember it, so...
Well, and then kind of in the middle, between the disappointment that was Masters of the Universe and the joy that was Obsession, was The Long Walk.
Yeah, which I literally saw almost 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
In a sneak preview.
I think the problem with The Long Walk is it's not an easily adaptable book.
No.
It's dudes walking and talking.
Yeah. It is just a lot of talking.
And I don't know if this movie ultimately worked. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I like the leads. I really like Cooper. Another Cooper.
Of course. It's the most popular name in the world.
Cooper Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman's kid.
Oh, that's right.
He was great. David Johnson was great.
He was incredible.
Was he the kid from Alien Earth? That played the cyborg? Or not Alien Earth, but that alien...
Oh, the Covenant? No, not Covenant.
Not Covenant. The one that just came out.
I can tell you.
Yes,
Alien Romulus.
Yes. He was so good in that as the robot.
He was really good.
He was great.
And he was great in this movie.
Judy Greer was great. I really like Ben Wang.
David Johnson just got cast as the new Black Panther in the new Black Panther movie.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's going to be T'Challa's kid when he's like 20.
Oh, great.
So like, yeah.
Great. He was great. Judy Greer was great as the mom.
Yeah.
Ben Wang was great as Hank. I saw him. He was so good. This is a bit of a speed bump, but I think I mentioned it before. I watched that Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And this kid and Danielson. Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio.
Loved it. It was really fun. It was a really fun movie. It had nothing to do with that stupid show. Had nothing.
The new Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I highly
still
recommend
need to see
it.
that. Yeah.
It was really fun. But the kid was Ben Wang, and he was amazing in it.
Oh,
he was
really?
what made the movie really fun because he was so likable. And
yeah. He's good.
And Charlie Plummer, who played Gary, the kid that they're all like, that accidentally kills the dude.
Right.
And then, so the kids were really good.
Yeah.
The conversations were interesting. It's tough too because it's hard to convey this camaraderie.
Yeah.
In this kind of.
I feel like the movie did a good job of that.
It did.
Like building it together.
Yes.
My main, well, I felt like it did a good job. I have issues with the ending. Mm-hmm. And granted, I saw an ending that I don't think was in the theatrical ending, the actual one they released. But regardless, from what I've heard, a friend of mine actually worked on the movie.
Yeah.
And from what I know is that even with the ending that was theatrical released, I still think I'd have issues with it.
Even though I just read the book, I don't really remember how it ends.
It is Garrity. Okay, well, spoilers.
Spoilers for the book.
Stop listening first. Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about the ending of the movie too, because I want to know what the actual ending was.
Okay.
So spoilers. So just be aware. Jump ahead 4 minutes, 5 minutes, if you maybe longer. But in the book, Garrity is the one that's last.
Yes.
And there's implications that the Major might be his dad.
Yes.
It's just hinted at. There's no real thing. And the whole thing is that you're going to get whatever you want. And as soon as, literally, I'll never forget the last line of the book, or novelette, is once the Major touched his shoulder, he found the strength to run. And he runs away. And that's literally the end. It's super open and it's like, okay, but Garrity wins essentially. And then... essentially is trapped in this never-ending, like, always going to be walking kind of thing. Implying, I think, that he kind of went crazy. But maybe. I don't know. That's how I interpreted it. Other people interpret it differently, but it was a very open end.
Well, this wasn't.
No, it wasn't at all. My main issue with this movie was the fact that, and I love David Johnson, but it was the fact that the final moral choice was not made by Garrity. That really bothered me. Whether or not to kill the Major.
Right. Yes. I think that...
So my question is in the theatrical ending, did he shoot the Major?
Yes.
In the version I saw, he did not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it tested well. I think people wanted the bad guy to die.
Yeah, but it was just... and they also didn't do enough with Mark Hamill's character to make him interesting.
He was very two-dimensional.
Yeah.
I love Mark Hamill.
Me too.
And he did a good character, but there just wasn't anything there.
No. It was just...
All right, boys.
All right, boys. Good job, boys.
Keep flapping your shoes.
Keep walking and stop talking, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there just wasn't a lot there. But, so, I would, like another maybe 6.5 for this one.
Given the bulk of it, I would probably give it a 7.
Yeah.
I just didn't like how it ended. And because the whole movie, we're following Garrity, and then he's just kind of thrown away. And it's like, I get, like, that's a thing, that happens. Yeah. Everybody dies. And I like David Johnson a lot.
Yeah.
But, like, the main character was Garrity.
Yeah.
And it's like, once that ended, it was like, then everything that happened ever didn't really matter.
Yeah, again, check it out on a Sunday afternoon. It's worth it for the performances of the kids, the Walkers.
Yeah. It is the movie that I have been waiting for an adaptation for literally decades.
Yeah. But it's very, look, it's a bear to adapt, and they did a good job of adapting it. It's just...
if you have a chance, watch some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, because they literally just walked over the same road for like 90 days.
That must have been
these
so
poor
boring.
kids. They would literally walk, do scenes, and then they'd be like, "All right, go back," and then they'd walk back, and they'd walk. They literally had to consume like 8,000 to 9,000 calories a day, like just to keep up their energy,
Good
because
Lord.
they were just for literally 8-10 hours just walking the whole time. Yeah,
Mark Hamill had the right job, just sitting in the 4-track.
But the movie was directed by Francis Lawrence, who is not a bad director. He did most of the Hunger Games movies, the thing is also, again, an adaptation that I was really hoping was going to be good. He did I Am Legend with Will Smith.
Ugh.
And it was like they just took something that was such a good story and granted, adapted it to what they could in the current climate and what they could, but like it just still kind of lost the thrust of the story.
Yeah.
I feel like Stephen King watching Kubrick's The Shining and going, you just didn't get it.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it was fine. I was really looking forward to it, and it didn't live up to my expectations.
No, it was fine, but it should have been better.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Any movies that you were watching?
I did watch. I started watching No Other Choice, the Korean movie from Park Chan-wook.
Oh yeah.
And it is weird. Like, it's not weird, and like it's just shot really interestingly.
Yeah. Well, that's him.
But I'm still not like, it took a good 40 minutes, and the movie's about 2.5 hours long. But it took a good 40-50 minutes to really get into what the movie's actually about.
Really?
And granted, it's setting up a lot of character and stuff. It's just a very different kind of movie for Park Chan-wook.
Okay. I'll give it a shot. I love him.
But the basic is, it's a guy that he's got this great family, and it's great, and the visuals are amazing, because the first 5 minutes, he's so happy with his family, and it's this beautiful house in kind of rural, but suburban Korea. I mean,
Sure.
I don't know what city
Seoul.
it is, but yeah, but it's the house is interesting. It's an area of Korea they don't usually show. So it was okay, but as the very first 5 minutes, they're holding, says he's this is the happiest I've ever been, and then literally as the camera's pulling away, all the leaves start to die on the trees and all this stuff. And I'm just oh god,
here it comes.
But it's essentially, he gets. His company, the paper company he works for, gets bought out by an American company, and they lay off 10% of the force. And so he's trying to find a job.
Oh.
And he realizes there's a job he's perfect for, but there's a guy that already has the job. And there's a couple people that would be better at the job than him, so he has to do something about it.
Kill them.
Yeah. And it's weird and comedic, and and granted, I still have an hour left in the movie. I haven't finished it. But
that's him, man.
Yeah.
He's such a good director.
It is fascinating. I highly recommend watching it.
What is it on?
It's on Hulu.
Hulu.
Highly recommend watching it. It is interesting. It's held my interest. I watched it way too late last night, and then finally was I have to go to bed. But it's been really good.
Cool.
And I know that it's going to have a weird ending, and because it's Park Chan-wook.
Yes.
So we'll see where it goes. And the guy that is the lead, I don't know. He's very familiar. I mean, if you watch any Korean anything, you'll notice who he is.
Isn't it the guy from? Isn't it the Squid Game guy?
No, he was. He was in the main cast in 2 and 3. I think he was the bad guy in Squid Game. Yeah,
he's
that's
great.
why I think I recognize him. But he works constantly.
He's like the Brad Pitt of Korea.
He's just everywhere. He's a very handsome man.
Very.
They gave him this awful mustache at the beginning, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Nice.
But anyway, it's really interesting. I'm really curious to see where it goes. It's fascinating. I think it's a side of Korea that they don't show a lot.
Well, that's cool, because from last month, everybody knows that I've been watching a lot of Korean TV and some Korean movies, and so that fits right into my Korea fixation.
I have been, much like Obsession, which I still haven't seen yet, but The Backrooms and all these up-and-coming horror directors, I caught a screener for a movie that is coming out later this year called It Ends. It technically was released last year, but then it got picked up by one of the big, A24 or somebody, or Neon. I think Neon picked it up to do a mass release.
Oh, okay.
It's essentially these 4 people in a car, and they are coming home from a party, and they turn down a road, and then they realize that it's there should be another turn, and there's not, so they back up, no turn. They're literally just stuck on a road for years.
Oh, no.
Years. It plays out in such an interesting way.
Very cool.
It is much like, I think, Curry Bark on Obsession. It takes a very unique look at things.
Okay.
The director is young. I think it's the first movie he's done. I think he's in his early 20s. Alexander Ulam. But the cast is really good. It goes to places I wasn't expecting.
Cool.
I highly recommend it. I don't know. I think it's going to come out sometime in October.
In the theaters.
Okay. Yeah.
What's it called again?
It Ends.
It Ends.
It is taking what should have been a 20-minute Twilight Zone episode and able to sustain it over 90 minutes.
That's insane.
And it is so good.
Okay.
And there's so many reveals and so many things. I was so impressed with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to that then.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to. I have a screener, so you'll have to watch it.
Ooh,
yeah.
I will.
Yeah. But that's really it. That's all I've really seen. So.
All right. Well, what about TV? You watching any TV?
No, not really. I've been watching more. You want to be honestly? I watched a lot of the World Cup.
Nice.
Randomly, I don't know why. Telemundo had their for free on Peacock.
Yeah.
Like you could watch the games on Telemundo. So I watched almost all the games on the background while I was working, but all in Spanish.
Nice.
So the best,
Muy bien.
the best part is that it literally screwed my algorithm up so bad because all my commercials now are in Spanish. Yeah, but it was fun to watch, and like Peacock did a good job with being able to rewatch key plays and stuff. But I watched a lot of that.
Oh, by the way, I think Obsession is on Peacock.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It is. Yeah,
just want to mention that. And Long Walk is on HBO.
it does on HBO Max. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, like still watching the new American Ninja Warrior, which is great.
Cool.
I mean, they're kids and people doing amazing things, and it's very inspirational. You know what I mean, it's good. But yeah, other than that, most of the TV I watch was paused because of the World Cup.
Right.
So like there was like 3 or 4 weeks where there was just nothing. Yeah. What about you? What have you been watching?
I started watching. It's been on for a while, but I think there's a new season. I don't know if it's still going. It was an AMC show called Dark Winds.
Yes.
It stars Zan McLaren.
Okay.
He is a Native American actor. He's been in a ton of stuff.
Oh yeah, Zahn McLaren.
Yeah, Zahn. He was in Reservation Dogs.
Yeah.
He's
an amazing actor.
So good. But he's the lead, and he plays Joe Leaphorn, who's he's like a tribal cop on a res cop in the 1971. It's in the
Oh, it's set in the 70s. Okay.
It's got me there, baby.
Nice.
You had me at 70s. But there's like these weird mysteries going on. Not weird like X-Files mysteries.
Yeah.
But stuff going on the res. I'm only on the first season. I think there's
4.
4, right.
And it is continuing. I think there's going to be a 5th.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I really like it. But on the season I'm watching, a new deputy comes, Jim Chi, played by Kiowa Gordon.
Okay.
But he's kind of an FBI plant, and there's just like the FBI wants to find this helicopter that robbed a bank, and so they're using Jim Chi as kind of a plant in the office to solve that crime. But there's also these murders that they're trying to solve that the FBI doesn't give a crap about because it's on the res.
Right.
So it's like this whole kind of back and forth. But by the end, it's like, where's your loyalty? Really cool, really well done, really well written.
Okay.
One of those just kind of cool modern Western situations. It's got some really good character actors are in it.
Oh, Rainn Wilson.
Yeah,
Have you gotten Rainn Wilson? Okay, yeah.
He plays like a used car dealer. He's got very small part so far.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but like Al Martinez is in it. Him. He's a character actor from wherever. Jenna Elfman's in it.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's a very cool kind of procedural taking place in the 70s. And I really love, Native American shows like Reservation Dogs. And I think it's really cool to see more representation on TV and shows that are about these characters. And they're not just ancillary and it isn't just about them suffering or whatever.
Right.
But they're really, three-dimensional, very interesting characters with stuff going on. It's just very, like I said, I think I'm almost through the first season, and I'm loving it. I really think it's fun.
Nice. Yeah, it's cool. Zahn McLaren is one of the executive producers, along with George R.R. Martin and Robert Redford, of all people.
A lot of prestige.
Redford was upset. The guy who originally wrote the novels that they're based on, Tony Hillerman, he's apparently adapted a bunch of his stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he was obsessed with Tony Hillerman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's really well written. The stories are very cool.
It looks really good. I'm excited. I want to check it out. I love Zahn McLaren. Like, everything he's in, he makes better.
He's amazing in this too. So if you're a fan, it's a really great tour de force performance for him, because he's not just a cop, but he has there's tension between he and some of the people on the reservation, because like, is he a sellout? Is he a cop? And he's dealing with the death of his son, and like the mystery behind it. But it's not
not in your face,
cheesy. It's very believable. There's so much going on, and a lot of subplots, and so far I'm really, really digging it.
Okay. It's on Netflix right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on Netflix, and I think it also might be on Hulu.
Okay.
Because
it's originally an AMC series,
right?
So yeah, because I know AMC is on Hulu stuff.
Yeah. So it's probably on.
But there is a 5th season coming out in 2027. So,
great.
Yeah.
Well, I got to catch up. Another just quickly, King of the Hill came back for a second season of the new
Nice.
Dealey. So far, really good.
Yeah.
The thing that I love about King of the Hill, or at least this season, is they take the crap where you're like an example, like somebody getting scammed or something, or some like dumb thing happening to somebody, or like Bobby. He runs a restaurant that's
it's a fusion restaurant.
It's a fusion restaurant, but it's bankrolled by Chan.
Right.
His kind of nemesis, best friend.
Right.
And his father. So there's this bit where Bobby's right-hand man is this guy that, this Hispanic guy that works with him. Mm-hmm. Chan fires him and hires so it's like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You're going to ruin the business, whatever. But no, they turn it around. Bobby is so much more mature and problem solving and interesting in this. Like thing, and now he's dating that little the neighbor girl.
Oh, really? Nice.
I forget her name, but it's very cute. It's a really good continuation. It's fun to see these characters older, and it's kind of fun to see Hank older and just trying to cope with stuff.
Yeah.
There's this whole episode about them fostering this weird, creepy little dog.
Yeah.
That he can't stand, but then he falls in love with the dog.
Yeah,
because he's Hank. He doesn't
that
like
happens.
Emotion. So I'm only a few episodes, like 2 or 3 episodes in, but so far I'm really digging it.
Nice.
I really like the last season.
It's such a great show.
It really is. Mike Judge is super talented.
Yeah.
I think he gets left out of the conversation too much. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And then mostly what I've been watching is I'm doing a rewatch of Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm watching so much Rick and Morty. That show is so good.
Yeah.
It is so... there's no show like it. It is so nihilistic. It is so interesting. Yeah. There's so much going on in that show. And watching it back to back...
Oh, yeah.
And also the funny, at the end of the season, it's like, see you in 4 years! The meta stuff about it. And... the newest season is running right now, season 9.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm also watching that. And that's been really good, too. Okay. It's funny. I don't miss Roiland. Is that his name?
Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland? Is he the one that got fired for being creepy?
Which he was totally exonerated, by the way.
Well, they should bring him back.
Yeah. It's just unfortunately sometimes the from what I know, at least, he was exonerated. But sometimes the damage is done.
I can't really tell the difference, honestly.
Okay.
I think that whomever is doing the voices, or if it's 2 guys, I don't know. They're
doing a good enough job.
They got it.
Yeah.
There's also, I haven't checked it out yet. I was going to try to watch it before the show, but there's a spin-off show.
Yeah.
That just premiered last night.
President something.
Yeah, with Keith David.
With Keith David, playing the president.
Because he plays the president on Rick and Morty. So it's a spin-off of Rick and Morty, and that looks great. I love him so much.
Yeah.
Keith David has become such a great voiceover guy, and he is so funny on Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
That I can't wait to watch this show. I hope that they keep up the quality. But, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be really fun.
Right.
I hope so.
Yeah. I'm sure.
So, yeah, that's. I'm sure there's some other stuff that I watch, but I may spend a lot of time watching Rick and Morty and playing a certain video game that we'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah. Well, so what video games have you been playing, Jim?
Well, after all of the hullabaloo about the GTA 6 bullshit with the no physical discs and this and that and all the other stuff, I just kind of got a hankering for old school GTA.
Yeah.
So a while ago, I picked up on sale the GTA trilogy.
Did you buy it on disc?
No, it was like
you're part of the problem.
I am part of the problem.
I'm just kidding.
But so I played a little GTA 3, little Vice City, and a little San Andreas. Those games are so great, man. Especially San Andreas. That game was phenomenal in role playing. Like the way that you could work out, the way you have to eat, the way you have to do this stuff, and the story's really great. And Vice City is just so much fun. Playing as Tommy Vercetti, voiced by Ray Liotta.
Yes.
The impeccable Ray Liotta.
Oh, amazing Ray Liotta.
And then you get to hang out with Tubbs from Miami Vice. Phillips. I was going to say Philip Seymour
Not
Hoffman.
Philip Seymour, Philip Michael Thomas.
Philip Michael Thomas, and again, and also a ton of Hollywood actors.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
this.
yeah.
They kind of stopped using Hollywood actors after San Andreas.
Yeah,
for the most part. In GTA 4, they had like Ricky Gervais and different comedians. You could go to comedy clubs.
Right.
But
not playing characters. Yeah.
So it was fun to revisit those games. I was kind of jumping between those, and then I also was jumping. I even got to burr up my ass to check out the old, because I love the franchise.
Yeah.
Saints Row.
Yeah.
Saints Row to me, I know people are like, it's just a stupid GTA ripoff.
Yeah.
Bullshit. It is so stupid and fun and over the top. It is so unapologetically stupid.
It is the parody of GTA,
Yes.
and it is so much fun.
3 is so great. 4 is weird, but it's still fun because you get to play as a superhero.
Right.
So I was just bouncing between I'm just going back and forth of those 5 games for a while.
Yeah.
4 games. No, 5. 2 Saints Row.
Yeah.
3 GTAs. And then you got Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yes. But I was obsessed with playing Controls.
Yeah, of course.
I played it a little bit, but
So I played that a bit.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time getting into it, even though I played quite a bit of it.
Yeah,
the combat's
you played
fun.
for a while. Yeah.
You have a little home. It's funny because it's very comparable to the game that I'm about to talk about.
Yeah.
That kind of took over my life. You have like this area. It's like the Assassin's Creed games. You have a home base that you can kind of build up and customize. You can customize the characters. I just don't care that much about the characters. I think maybe if I need to switch it to Japanese and subtitles, I think, because I think that will get me more into it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just the story's kind of bland.
Yeah.
The world is beautiful. The combat's fun. It's an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
But it isn't grabbing me like Assassin's Creed games usually do.
The first, because I played it for a few hours. I mean, I got past the intro and played some. The fighting is got a learning curve.
Yes.
And it is a little frustrating. But really, at the end of the day, it just made me want to play Ghost of Tsushima again.
Yes.
Which is such a great game.
Yeah.
And the sequel, which I've not played yet. Hopefully sometime this year.
Ghost of Yotai.
Yeah,
that's on sale right now.
Oh, is it?
But on the PlayStation.
Yeah. Now.
The Doom, the newest Doom game is like $20.
Yeah, I saw the expansion that literally came out like a month ago is already half price.
Well, you could buy all of it for $30.
Oh, really? Okay.
The expansion.
The Doom, whatever it's called, medieval
Dark Ages.
or Dark Ages. Yeah,
it looks really cool.
I haven't finished the last Doom game.
I know. I get all excited about these things, and I'm like, I don't really play them. So Assassin's Creed Shadows, it just kind of it's there.
I mean, I'm definitely going to play it. I'm definitely going to get through it because I get through it. It sounds like a chore.
Well, it's got the Ubisoft problem that the Avatar game has.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're both beautiful open worlds. There's cool stuff to do in combat, but they're just empty. It's like the Avatar movies. It's just, it's empty calories.
Right.
And there's really nothing that's pulling me in. Like, I don't know, something about Valhalla really hooked me.
Yeah,
maybe it was the Viking stuff.
The last 3 games, not last 3 games, the 3 games of Origins.
Right.
The Greek one.
Right.
Whatever the hell it was called. and then Valhalla.
Yeah.
Like all 3 of those, granted, were huge.
Yes.
But they were so much fun.
Yeah.
They were so much fun.
Yeah, maybe it's the characters aren't grabbing me as much, or I just don't think that the story is that interesting.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of story not being very interesting, I picked up on sale, and I've been eyeing this for a while, Crimson Desert.
Did you get that on disc?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course. I'm not buying any big games that aren't on disc.
I told myself I wasn't either, and we'll talk about it.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not. It's a AAA game. It's not a AA game.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
But yes, I did pick it up on disc. It was on sale on Amazon. I had my Amazon books.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
It is, but it's good for me. Like, it hits a lot of my boxes.
Okay.
Which it's one of the best open worlds I've ever seen. Not like I think the two best open worlds are Red Dead Redemption 2 and Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I think because they're so interactive, there's so many nooks and crannies. This has that. This is huge. I've been playing for maybe 100 hours, and I still haven't seen a lot of the map.
Yeah.
The problem with this game is that the opening is really kind of boring. The few hours, it kind of meticulously takes you through these systems. There's so many systems in this game that it seems overwhelming at the beginning.
Yeah.
Combat's not that great at the beginning. But as you go along and you go through the story and you build up your character and you build up your camp and just the things that you can discover and find, it's insane. Like I found 2 wyvern eggs. Okay. So you take these eggs. You have to take them to a nest. You have to find a nest. You have to put them in the nest. You wait for 5 real-time minutes for it to hatch.
Okay.
So then you hatch the wyvern. Then you got this cute little wyvern pet that you can, this little baby that can hang out with you. And pets are great because they pick up all of
the loot and stuff?
Yes, so you don't have to deal with them. It's great. So you either have a dog or a cat. I have a cat named Jack, black cat.
Nice.
A little honor to our old cat. But the thing is, if you feed the wyvern baby for 3 days, it turns into a big effing wyvern that you can fly.
Oh, wow.
So now I have a flying dragon, basically.
Okay.
That you can get around in, which is amazing. And the story is pretty boring or dumb.
Yeah.
But it's still really fun. Like I can't explain it, but the level of customization, the way that you can build your character, the fighting is really fun as it progresses because there's wrestling moves.
Oh, weird.
There's all sorts of different things. Like you could do the suplex and stuff, but it is really cool.
Okay.
And there's boss battles that are challenging, but it's also like it rewards critical thinking. Like there was this boss that I was having trouble with, and I noticed that as we were fighting, I knocked down a couple of pillars. Well, I can use one of my powers to pick up the pillar. Oh. So I picked up the pillar and I smashed him with it.
Nice.
Took away like half of his health.
Oh, nice.
And so then it was, so it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you have this camp where basically the story is you die at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And you come back to life. I don't even know why. I don't understand it. And there's this whole like upper level kind of sci-fi kind of mystical thing that is like way it's like way up in the clouds.
Okay.
But you could jump from there down to the real world.
Oh, wow.
Like jumping from an airplane.
Have you been up to this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's stuff to do there. It's like I said, so many systems, so many crafting systems. You can farm, you can raise livestock.
Weird.
You have a house that you can decorate and build stuff for. It's endless possibilities, right?
Right.
It's one of those games, kind of like No Man's Sky, or even Starfield.
Yeah.
Where you live in the game. You don't play it like a normal RPG.
It's like a big sandbox.
Yeah. It's more fun just to kind of explore. You just find all this gear behind waterfalls, and there's all sorts of puzzles and things to solve, and I'm just having a blast. And it's also one of those like, all right, one more mission games. One more mission. I was up while you guys were gone. I was like a teenage boy up until 1 a.m. playing this game, watching Rick and Morty. I was literally like a 14-year-old. But I'm having a blast with it, and I don't know how many more chapters or whatever I have in the story, but there's like parts of the map that I haven't even been to. Like I would go to certain parts of the map because it's definitely one of those kind of games you have to have your phone next to you to look shit up because you're not going to ever find it.
Right.
So I'll like, where to find this or whatever. So you'll go up into places of the map where you probably shouldn't go to get this stuff. So I haven't moved story forward to some of these places, but like one of the biomes is the Crimson Desert, but there's trains. Yeah. I think you can rob and all sorts of shit that it's at first overwhelming, but then once you get into the groove, and it takes probably 20, 30 hours, which is crazy. But once you get into the groove and you're living in this world and you understand the systems and stuff. It's a blast, man. It's just a great place to go and escape for a while.
Cool. It sounds fun. I mean,
it.
I'm curious to check it out. I'm once you finish it in 4 years.
But it's it's also one of those games you have to stick with it for a little bit.
Yeah,
you have to get through part of it. And I didn't really, because I know that a lot of people in the reviews, and one of the reasons that I didn't, because I was thinking about getting this at launch. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad I waited, because the one main thing about this game that is so impressive is that Pearl Abyss, which is a Korean company, I believe.
Oh, okay.
They are updating this thing all the time.
Yeah,
and not just bug fixes.
Constantly working on it.
But listening to, like you had to have your shield on. It's just like stupid.
Yeah.
You had to have your shield on the entire time. Players are like, we don't want that. So they changed it. Now you can take it off. They have added so many quality of life fixes, like refrigerators and weird shit that people have, new mounts, new armor, whole new systems that just keep coming and coming and coming with all these updates. It's like Christmas. And I guess there's some DLC coming, some paid DLC in the future, but they're also just going to keep updating with this free stuff. So I think it was a good time to get in for me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the stuff that would have driven me crazy.
Right. Has been fixed.
Storage.
Yeah.
Storage in these RPGs are always like the bane of my existence. Storage management in RPGs.
You're a hoarder.
Well, I'm a loot goblin.
You're a hoarder.
A hoarder, yeah. I go to every corner. I love to explore. Like, that's why I love these games, is because, Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's living in a world,
yes. And they do a really good job. I highly recommend it. It's not a game for everybody. It's much like my tepid recommendation of Starfield last month, which I loved.
Yeah.
But these are my type of games. I love getting in, just settling in, and putting on this game like a shawl and living in it for a few hours.
Putting on a good pair of jeans.
Yep. So it's really fun. I'm having a blast with it. I highly recommend it.
I think the sale might be over by the time we get this out, but there were some games that I picked up. First, I picked up cheap. I mean, there's some stuff on my wish list that has been pretty cheap. So I picked up the Talos Principle 2, which is a puzzle game with robots. It's weird.
Okay.
It's super weird. It's set in like Greek mythology, but you're a robot figuring out puzzles and how to move things forward.
Is this one by the Mist guys?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I never finished the first game because it's really long and there's so many puzzles. But you're opening up, like you're trying to get to the top of this tower in the first game. I don't know, Talos Principle 2, I don't know, but I'm very excited about it. I loved playing the game. It was another one of those, like, you get frustrated and you have to have the phone next to you because it's like, well, it's supposed to be working and it's not. The other was a game called Hypnospace Outlaw, which is this super bizarre, it's set in like an alternate 1999, but essentially you're policing the internet. And it's like all set up like an internet interface.
It's all like a desktop.
Yeah, desktop. Like you're just kind of finding puzzles and finding things. And apparently the story's really good. I haven't actually played it yet, but I bought it because I was like, it was like $2 or something. It was
really?
cheap. Yeah.
What is it called? Because I want to check it out.
Hypnospace Outlaw.
Hypnospace Outlaw.
But the big one that I purchased, and I haven't had a chance to play yet because I bought it while I was traveling because it was on sale. And I was like, well, I've been waiting for it to go on sale forever, was The Alters.
Right.
Unfortunately, I didn't buy it on disc because it's never gone on sale on disc. But it was only like $15.
Yeah, I saw
down
that.
from like 50 or 60.
I thought about it, but I was like, no, I should wait till disc so we can share it.
It looks really fascinating.
Oh yeah,
and I'm very excited to try it. But the big one that I've been playing is, and it's funny because I purposely bought or. Not pre-bought, but like bought pre-ordered. Technically pre-order because it had come out on digital already.
Yes,
but I wanted it on disc, and it didn't come out for like 3 months. But I bought Mouse PI for Hire.
Nice, I'm so psyched for that.
It is. I first thought it was going to be like a short game, but it's like I feel like it's a lot longer because you essentially are a Mouse PI. It's set in this weird like 20s. You think of like old like Mickey Mouse cartoons, like that style.
The old
or like Cuphead, like that kind of like drawing style.
Merry Melodies.
Yeah, Merry Melodies. And they're all kind of aware that they're drawings.
Okay.
But not. Like, it's weird.
Okay.
Troy Barker does the main voice, which is great. I had no idea.
Nice.
And at first I didn't even know it was him. And then there's definitely times where we're like, oh,
is it Barker or Baker?
No, Troy Baker. Sorry, not Barker.
You're thinking of Curry.
Yeah. Troy Baker is the main voice, which at first I was like, I didn't recognize him because he was doing that like PI, like deep PI voice. Right. And then there was a couple times where he talks to people. And I'm like, oh my God, that's Troy Baker.
Nice.
Like, it's so Troy Baker. But it's a first-person shooter. It's essentially levels. You can go back and revisit stuff. There's a map that you can go back and revisit things. But you have like a base, like your office, where you're essentially solving these cases.
Oh, that sounds great.
And it's like there's enough space on this board for probably like 5 or 6 cases.
Oh, cool.
And I feel like I've played it quite a bit already, and the first case isn't even done yet.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, and it's hard. Like, it's definitely, it's been difficult. And much like you were talking about with the column and smashing the bad guy, like there was one that was really frustrating. And then finally I figured out it was like, oh, I just have to do this simple thing. Yeah. And then, and it was definitely very frustrating at first, but I stuck with it, and it's good. It's really good. The animation's great. At a certain point, you find a gun that essentially, it's kind of like the dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
nice.
Where you shoot it at these guys, and they just, all of their skin like sloughs off, and they're just like this jittering skeleton until they fall down, and they're just a pile. Like, it's pretty weirdly violent considering.
But that's how the cartoons were back then.
But it's all in black and white. It's really fun. There's this weird map where technically it's open world where you can go visit like these like roadhouses where you can buy stuff like different weapons and things. And also they have a mini game in it, which is in and of itself, I was like, okay, they put way more thought into this than I thought they were going to. It's not just a shooter, but there's a mini game based off of baseball of all things, where you can find cards to get better like players. But essentially you're playing like you're either a pitcher or a batter, and you have, powers like your pitching power and then fielding, and the batters have hitting power and then running. Right. And so it's like, it's whatever number's higher. You've got, shifts you can do to like make them better. And like, and you get essentially, it's 3 innings, you get 5 outs. So you play it's 2 innings. You play the pitcher and the batter in order. But you eventually get to win these like tickets where there's a machine in the main like bar where if you get like 50 of these tickets, you get some super special thing. Oh, wow. So it's like, but it costs money to play it. Yeah. So it's like, it's a way deeper game than I was expecting.
Well, that's awesome. I'm so looking forward to it.
It's really fun. And the animation is great. It's really fun. And it was only $30. I was like, hey, it's a AA game, but it's got some AAA talent in it. And it's super fun. I've been waiting for it to come out for a long time.
Yeah, me too.
So it's super fun. Yeah.
Really excited about it. I forgot to mention on Crimson Desert, there's mini games too.
Oh, yeah?
There's like arm wrestling, and then there's this weird kind of poker game.
Oh.
But then, and I haven't made it there yet, but there's this, I guess, like a big fair or something, and they have this weird version of pinball.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Like a claw game where you can get different prizes and stuff.
Nice.
So I haven't made it there yet, but yeah, they have a lot of like side weird
That's cool
content too.
Yeah, for whatever reason, whenever developers take the time to make mini games, it's part of the reason why I love the Yakuza series so much.
Oh, yeah.
But whenever they do that, I'm just like, and the one in Mouse is super simple.
Yeah.
But it's really addictive.
Well, it's like Red Dead 2. I would spend hours playing poker.
Yeah.
Or blackjack.
Just hours. But yeah, it's super fun. I'm excited to play it again. I haven't been able to play it for a week, so I'm itching to get back in and play it some more.
Yeah. I'm excited to play that if I ever finish Crimson Desert.
But I've got so many games. I bought a bunch of an old sale. I bought a bunch of games. I haven't even tried half of them yet. Yeah. And stuff that was on sale. Like I think total with the alters, I spent a total of maybe like $25 on all this stuff and got like 8 games.
It's great. Like the indie games I totally download because you can't get them on disc.
No.
But the AAA games, that's where your money matters. Like if you want to, because I know that there's like a protest coming up, like
a blackout,
a blackout.
PS blackout.
Is that like you don't use your console at all?
You're not supposed to log in even.
Oh.
Yeah,
I might try that. I think I'm
gonna have to download some more apps to my TV because I use it for streaming a lot. So it's like
same.
We'll see. I mean, I'll try, but I'm not sure the details of when it is. But it's supposed to be for a week.
But hey, man, I mean, we got to
do something.
Yeah, stand up to these corporate jerks. It's again, I've been a fan of video games for my entire life. My entire cognizant life since like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I have never been more bummed than I am now with the way that things are going. Because the busts before in video games they made sense.
Yeah.
There was just too much product. Everything was the same.
Yeah.
It was dumping out these crap games every week. And it makes sense. But now the games are amazing.
Right.
It's a great time to be a gamer in terms of quality and content.
Right.
And diversity, and so many games coming out like Wolverine and GTA and games that are out right now like the 007 game and the Batman Lego game, and so many different games that I really want to play. But the problem is I feel like we've just been crapped on. It started with the GTA announcement of no physical edition, which was such a bummer, and then Sony piggybacking on that by saying they're phasing out physical media.
Yeah.
That may be the death knell for console gaming for me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get a PS6.
Not if there's no. It's
mean,
useless to me
if
without
my
a disc.
PS5 dies, then I'm going to have to get another PS5. But because I've just got so many games that I can play on it.
But like what? You can't. There's no backwards compatibility then on PlayStation 6 if there's no drive.
Right.
What
do you do? What do you do with all those games? What do you do with all that stuff?
It's going to be over $1,000.
Yeah.
So,
it just turns me off completely.
So at this point, and by that time too, it'll probably be second or third generation Steam machine.
Right.
Just spend $1,000 on that.
Yeah.
And it just sucks because I've been a console guy and I've been a Sony guy. Since the PlayStation 2, and a Sony guy for TV since I was literally born.
It's the all digital stuff is not good. The Xbox, I don't know if you saw this, but during this week, the Xbox Live or whatever went down, and it not only kept people from playing their downloaded games, but with Xbox, if you are not connected to the internet, you can't even play physical games.
That's
like
stupid.
You literally can't play anything.
Wow, what are people in rural areas supposed to do? What about people
I don't know.
with crap internet? That's what's so unfair. You don't need this shit. You don't need to be online for a single player RPG. It's just for them to monitor you.
PlayStation with Sony and PlayStation, I think it's like 80 to 85% of the games can be played without an internet connection. But now it's like the newer games. You put it in and immediately it's like downloading the new version, and it's like, well, if you don't have the internet, then I don't even know if you can play it. I mean,
again, just like everything else, people are getting priced out of fun. And not only priced out of fun, now they're taking away ownership, and they're basically saying, look, we're going to lease you these games. We may take them at any point. Out of your library, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
You spent $60 on this game. F you. We don't have a license anymore. The Sony, Armageddon of taking all of those 500 movies from people's libraries shows you exactly what you get. With digital purchase, which is nothing.
It's nothing. Not yours. You're licensing those games.
It's like somebody coming in and just grabbing DVDs off of the rack in your house. And saying,
nope. And what's to say of them not using it for personal attacks? If you are very anti, Sony, and then they're like, well, you know what? Oh, surprise, your license is all expired.
Sure.
Who's to say they're not going to do that?
Or we're going to throttle your speed, or we're going to. It puts too much control in the hands of the publisher, in the hands of the company. And it takes all of ownership, all of control away from the consumer. And that's in-stage capitalism, but that's just the way everything's going these days. As soon as we decided that the shareholders mattered more than anything else, then every industry was effed. Because it doesn't matter. This is why little companies like Larian, I don't know how little. Oh, that's on sale too, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Baldur's Gate 3.
For like $55?
48, I think.
Oh, 48.
It's under 50,
Okay.
Which I highly recommend anybody.
I still would really like to just buy it from Larian.
Yeah. Well, it'd be great to have it on disc. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's just it's so convenient. It's a one button push. Oh, I'll just get this. And the thing about digital too is like, oh, no taxes, or it's built in, or whatever. Yeah. So, I am going to probably. I haven't done it yet, but I probably will pre-order GTA.
Yeah.
And I'll do it through Sony, because then I'll save $10 in taxes, and then I think you get a free month of GTA Plus, which I'll never use. But I know that I'm going to play that game. They have me. They have me by the balls.
Yeah.
No other game, unless it was like a Red Dead Redemption or something, but or CD Projekt Red, but no other game has me by the nuts, because I have to play that game. All the GTA games have given me so much pleasure over the last 20 years. Yeah. 25 years. That it's just, but I'm so torn, you know what I mean? Yeah. It shouldn't be. It took a lot of the anticipation, the excitement that I felt, and it kind of killed it. Yeah. And that really bums me out. Yeah. Because there's not a ton of shit to look forward to these days.
I'm honestly at the point that I don't even think I'm going to buy it. Yeah. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
And that sucks, man. That absolutely sucks, because you were super excited about it too. Yeah. And there's, like I said, there's not a lot of stuff to get excited about these days. No. It's like your parents being like, we're going to Disneyland.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can only go on one ride.
I will say, though, that it did spur me to pre-order Control Resonant.
Nice.
Because I was like, F you guys. I'm buying the game I want.
Oh, that'll be fun. You're playing the original Control right now.
Yeah. Sort of. I mean, I've played through it like 5 times. So like I'm going to finish the playthrough now.
Just living in that world.
Yeah. It's just fun. It's just fun. It's just so well put together.
It really is. Yeah. It is really good. It took me way too long to play that game. Yeah. And way too long to figure out how much I dug it.
It was so good. So great. All right. Well, I think that's all we got.
Yeah. So Masters of the Universe, meh. If you're a fan of it, watch it. Obsession is the big movie of the month.
Obsession on Peacock. Check that out.
For TV, check out Dark Winds on Netflix and I think Hulu. Really fun show. As Adam says, new season coming next year.
Yeah, new season, 2027.
King of the Hill is really fun if you're a fan. Quality is great. A lot of times with these reboots or continuations, it's tough. But this one and the Malcolm in the Middle one, really, that's how you do it, man.
The reboot or the continuation of Scrubs has been pretty good.
I haven't seen enough.
I really enjoyed it. They are doing a new season, so I'm
okay. Yeah. I do need to finish. I don't know why.
I really enjoyed it.
I love Scrubs. I think the problem is I've really started to loathe Zach.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
Zac Efron. No, Zac Efron.
But him too. Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis, yeah.
Zach Braff.
Yeah.
But he's fine in this.
When he's playing JD, he's fine.
I've always liked him as JD. It's everything else.
We watched Sarah Chalke on an episode of Celebrity Jeopardy. Not Celebrity Jeopardy, sorry. Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. She would not be on Celebrity Jeopardy. But Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. And poor Phoebe. She hated that character so much while we were watching the show.
Oh, really?
And even the reboot, the continuation, whatever, she was like, I still don't like her. And then we saw Sarah Chalke on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. And she was like, I just don't think I like Sarah Chalke.
Oh, no.
And I was like, yeah.
I think she plays the mom on Rick and Morty, doesn't she?
Maybe that actually probably
yeah. I like her. I think she's
but I don't have an issue with the character. It's just for whatever reason rubs Phoebe the wrong way.
I get it,
and I
get it. The character is a little much sometimes.
Yeah.
But I do need to.
But apparently in real life, it's not that far off from
real life. If you haven't seen the Scrubs continuation, watch that as well.
Yeah,
and then get yourself some Crimson Desert.
Yeah,
if you're that kind of RPG guy like I am, where you really love customization and exploration, and it's more about just living in a world and being a person in that world.
Yeah,
you'll love it, and it's got a really huge following of really devoted people in it.
Nerds,
total nerds, Total nerds. But I would totally recommend that, and then Mouse PI.
Do Mouse PI for Hire, because same like Crimson Desert, you totally live in that world, and it is so thorough and so interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And it's an indie game, and it's cheap. You can get it for $30 on disc. Buy the physical disc.
Yes, and Crimson Desert has started to go on sale because I picked it up for like $50, I think.
Okay,
and it's normally $69. So, just keep your eyes open and look at Amazon, look at Best Buy, look at There's always going to be sales going on. So I would say first, check your big box stores.
Yeah. Look for the physical stuff first, and then if need be, get it on digital. But I get
it. It's a lot easier, but you're gonna really, in the long run, you're gonna want that physical copy.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next week, starting with our first Prime King with The Shining.
Oh baby, that's gonna be so much fun. Here's Johnny. Wrong room. Welcome to the Gen X Files. I'm Jim.
I'm Adam.
And today's show is all about... Nope.
It's for the Stepdads.
Oh.
It's all about the Stepdads. Okay.
Bad beginning.
Yeah, that's all right. That means good show. Come on.
Sure. Yeah, okay. All right, here. Welcome to the Gen X Show.
Wow, the Gen X Show. Yeah. It's our new offshoot show, the Gen X Show.
Smoked way too much pot while you were gone. Okay. And I can't do it anymore.
All right, take it.
Take a dick?
Take a dick. Okay. Take a dick, and then you'll be fine.
You're right. You always know how to calm me down.
Hey, hey, I know you, and I know Dick.
It's true. All right, here we go. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. Fantasy Island, already in progress.